Everyone, welcome to ITLS Academy. Here in this particular lecture, we are going to cover Food Safety Officer whole topic, in which the first part is Indian and international food laws. Basically, we are going to practice in this particular lecture the laws given by FSSAI. Food Safety Standards and Regulations Authority has given many laws that are an important part for the exam view. So we are going to practice here Indian and international food laws. So let us start with our very first question. The question 1 is, when did the Food Safety and Standards Act 2006 come into force? The question is asking about the Standard Food Safety and Standard Act 2006. So it is a very simple question and very direct question. It doesn't need any kind of explanation. You just have to remember the date on which these Food Safety and Standard Act came into force. So the right answer for this question is option D, that is 23rd of August in 2006. Let us move to our next question. Question number 2. The question says, which section of the Food Safety and Standards Act 2006 deals with the officers and other employees of Food Authority? In Food Safety and Standard Acts, there are various kind of sections in which particular parts are divided and particular things are divided. In those sections, a section in which officers and other employees of Food Authority are dealt. So that section, here are four options are given. First option is Section 12 of the Food Safety and Standards Act 2006. Option B is Section 9 of the Food Safety and Standards Act 2006. Option C is Section 14 of the Food Safety and Standards Act 2006. And option D is Section 20 of the Food Safety and Standards Act 2006. So the right answer for this question is Section 9 of the Food Safety and Standards Act 2006. The correct option is option B. This section 9 deals with all the employees, all the officers that are working under the Food Safety and Standard Act. This act given in 2006, and section 9 is particularly dedicated to all the officers and other employees. All their problems and all their issues are cleared under this section 9 of the Food Safety and Standard Act 2006. Moving to our next question, question number 3. The question is, where is FSSAI headquartered? This question is simple and direct question. You just have to remember where the FSSAI headquarters is situated. Four options are given, that is option 1 New Delhi, option 2 Bangalore, option C Mumbai, and option D Chennai. If we talk about the answer of this question, so the answer is option 1 New Delhi. FSSAI or Food Safety and Standards Authority of India. If we talk about the full form of this particular FSSAI, so the full form is, here I am writing, Food Safety and It is Food Safety and Standards Authority of India, and the headquarter of this FSSAI is in New Delhi. This FSSAI is an autonomous body under the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. This is an important point. You just have to remember that it comes under the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. Also, it can be also a question that when it was found. So, it was founded in August 2011 and it is responsible for promoting and protecting the public health through supervision and regulations of food safety, because public is directly consuming the food. So for this reason it comes under the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, because if food is not safe, it will cause various kind of diseases, various kind of problems in this society that is taking that particular food. So for this reason, to protect the public health, it comes under the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. Coming to our next question, that is question number 4. Question is, Agricultural and Processed Food Products Export Development Authority. Again, this is a autonomous body and was established by the Government of India in, it is again asking you to the date. Mostly rules, regulations, questions are related with the directly with the date or year. So you just have to remember all these dates. So again it is asking when the Agricultural and Processed Food Product Export Developmental Authority established. 4 options are given here. Option A is December 1985, December 1980, option C is December 1986, and option D is January 1980. It becomes easy, if you have remember it was in December. It's okay when all the options are different, but it becomes quite difficult when 3 options are given in December. So now it comes to you. You just have to remember the exact year. So the correct option for this question is option number 1. December 1985 was the year when the Agricultural and Processed Food Products Export Development Authority was established by the Government of India. It was established by the Government of India under the Agricultural and Processed Food Product Export Development Authority Act that was passed by the Parliament in December 1985. Although this act came into effect in 1986, the date was 13th of February 1986. If we talk about the headquarter of the Agricultural and Processed Food Product Export Development Authority, so it is located in New Delhi. If we talk about the short form is this particular authority, so it is APEDA, that is Agricultural and Processed Food Product Export Development Authority. Because question can be asked in this form and in this form also. So you just have to remember all those forms that are available. Coming to our next question, that is question number 5. The question is, the primary function of the Spices Board include. What are the primary functions of the Spices Board? The given options are option 1, production and development of small and large cardamom. Option B is production and development of cloves. Option C, production and development of cinnamon. And option D is production and development of star anise. So if we talk about the answer of this question, so the answer is option 1, that is production and development of small and large cardamom. You just have to remember that Spices Board controls the production and development of small and large cardamoms. If we talk about the primary function of this particular board, so the primary function of the board includes the development of small and large cardamom. Apart from this, promotion, development, regulation of export of spices, and control on the quality of spices for export. All these things are regulated by the Spices Board. Coming to our next question, that is question number 6. Question number 6 is a EIC is a certification body of India which ensures. The question means that EIC is an certification body, and for what thing it certifies. Four options are given here, that is option number 1 is quality products exported within India. Option 2 is quality and safety of products exported outside of India. Option C is safe products exported within India. And option D is quality and safety of products exported from India. These sentences are quite confusing, but you just have to remember that certification is whether within India, whether it is for the outside of India, or whether safe products export for the safe products export. So if we talk about the answer of this question, so answer is option 4. Option 4 is quality and safety of products exported from India. EIC is a certification body that ensures that the product that is exported from India is safe and it is a quality product. If we talk about the full form of EIC is Export Inspection Council. It can be asked in any exam that what is EIC? EIC is Export Expansion Council that is located at Delhi. Again, it can be asked to you that where is headquarter of EIC? So, headquarter of EIC is at Delhi, and it is headed by a chairman. The executive head of the council is the Director of Inspection and Quality Control, who is responsible for day-to-day functioning of the council, that how this council is functioning. Apart from this Export Inspection Council provides mandatory certification for various food items, namely fish and fishery products, dairy product, honey, egg product, meat and meat products, poultry meat product, animal casing, gelatin, ocean and crushed bones and feed additives, as well as pre-mixtures while other food and non-food products are certified on voluntary basis. With more than 4 decade experience in the field of inspection, this Export Inspection Council is still functioning very well. Coming to our next question, question number 7, that is the full form of IUU fishing is. Why I am telling you all the full forms and short forms? Because question is asked directly, either full form or it can be asked in its short form, that for what name it is known as commonly. So you just have to remember all the short forms and all the full forms. So if we talk about the full form of IUU fishing is, options here are: option A is illegal, unreal and unregulated. Option B is imported, unreported and unregulated. Option C given here is illegal, unreported and unregulated, and option D is illegal, unreported and unregistered. If we talk about the correct answer option, so it is option C, that is illegal, unreported and unregulated. This is the full form of IUU fishing, that is illegal, unreported and unregulated fishing. These illegal, unreported and unregulated fishing activities violates both national and international fishing regulations. If we talk about the more of this IUU fishing, so this IUU fishing is a global problem because people worldwide do this kind of fishing. So this becomes a global problem that threatens ocean ecosystem, because when there is unregulated killing of fishes or marine population, that is like small plants, algae, fishes, all these kind of things that are present in ocean, and as well as sustainable fisheries. Illegal fishing refers to fishing activities conducted in contravention of applicable laws and regulation. The person that is doing IUU fishing is not following any kind of rules or reporting or regulations, including those laws and rules adopted at the regional and national level. This particular person violates all the regulations, all the rules of that particular country or that particular region. Coming to our next question, that is question number 8. What is the full form of egg mark? I hope you all have seen this particular word somewhere. Anyhow, you must have seen this. So, what does this egg mark means? Your options are agricultural mark. Option B is Agricultural Produce, that is Grading and Marketing Act. Option C is Agricultural Certificate and option D is Agriculture Marketing Act. If we talk about the answers, so the answer is option A, simply agricultural mark. What does egg mark mean? Simply agricultural mark. An egg mark symbol is usually found on the packets of like a rice, flour, pulses, biscuits, oils, etc. That's why I was telling that you have seen it, whether in any form, whether on the packet of rice, whether it is packet of flour or biscuits, etc. You must have seen this particular mark, that is agricultural mark. Coming to our next question, question number 9. As per the implementation of FSS rules 2016, FBOs are directed to use certain ingredients in their products as normal products without claiming any health benefit. So what do these include? Guys, before explaining this question, I just want to say you that you have to remember all the full forms, because the direct question comes from the full form. So whenever you are doing any question, just see these small things and focus on these things, because one question is not just answer of that particular question, but also it arises a lot of questions, like you can see the full form of these two points given here, and you can also search for the like four options are given here, so you can search only one option is correct for this question. So what these three options mean, for what kind of rules regulations, for what thing these options come. So for this question, like when FSS rules activated come into action, FBOs are directed to use some ingredients in their products. They are allowed as normal products. They are using without claiming any kind of health benefit. So in this rules regulation, what of given option, from these given option, which one of these included in FBOs that directed ingredient? Four options are given here. Option 1 is Salvia hispanica. Option B is Polypodium leucotomus. Option C is Ipriflavone. Option D is Pava. So if we talk about the right option of this question, so it is option 1, that is Salvia hispanica. Apart from this, ingredients or enzymes, namely artichoke, kale powder, Salvia hispanica, cashew fruits, kiwi fruit extract, and enzymes, pectinases, gyllinases are directed to use in products as normal ingredients. You just have to remember all these names that I have told you. So these are used as normal ingredients without claiming any kind of health benefit. So you just have to remember all these things that I have tell you, because next time question can be asked in any other option form, like here it is salvia, next time it can be asked question and options maybe like cashew fruits, kiwi fruit, fruit extract, etc. So you just have to remember all these things. Coming to our next question, that is question number 10. The question is, which section of the Food Safety and Standards Act 2006 deals with the duties and functions of the Food Authority? Simply, it is asking that functions and duties of food authorities are dealt in which section of the FSSAI? Your options are: option 1 is section 16 of the Food Safety and Standards Act. Option B is section 14 of the FSSAI. Option C is Section 13 of the Food Safety and Standards Act. Option D is Section 18 of the FSSAI. Simply, if we talk about the answer of this question, so the answer is option A. That is Section 16 of the FSSAI is totally dedicated to deal to control the duties and functions of the food authority, like how this is functioning, is it functioning properly or not. All these things are dealt with the section 16 of the FSSAI 2006. Coming to our next question, that is question number 11. Question number 11 is Section 25 of the FSSAI, that is Food Safety and Standard Act 2006, dealt with. So you just have to remember again this question, that what is Section 25 of the FSSAI dedicated to. Options given are food recall procedures. Option B is all imports of articles of food to be subject to this act. Option C is emergency prohibition notices and orders. Option D is liability of food safety officers in certain cases. So which is the right answer for this question? What is section 5 is section 25 is dedicated to? So if we talk about the right answer of this question, so here is answer is option B, that is all imports of articles of food to be subject to this act. This section 25 is totally dedicated to this option. Coming to our next question, that is question number 12. Pesticides, veterinary drugs residues, antibiotic residues and microbiological counts is provided in section question mark in which section of the Food Safety and Standards Act 2006. Again, four options are given here. That is, option A is section 24 of the FSSAI. Option B is section 22 of the FSSAI. Option C is section 21 of the FSSAI. And option D is section 23 of the FSSAI, or Food Safety and Standards Act 2006. So if we talk about the right option for this question, so the answer is option C. Option C is section 21 of the Food Safety and Standards Act 2006. Section 21 is totally dedicated to control the pesticides, veterinary drugs residues, antibiotic residues as well as microbiological counts. So thank you very much guys for watching this session. We will continue our question practice in our next lecture. Guys, follow ITLS Academy on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, WhatsApp and LinkedIn. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you can also get the app of ITLS Academy on the Google Play Store. So thank you for watching this session. Like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. For any kind of help or for any kind of queries like how to join this course, how to pay fees, you can call us on our helpline number, that is 7080833450. So thank you very much everyone. Thank you again for watching this session.